Let's take another look at the forecast. Robert joining us now. You just saw a severe day, and so now we're not talking about the severity of the storm, but the amount of rain that we might be getting causing issues.
Yeah, we still have a couple of stray severe thunderstorm warnings out there, but as I said earlier, I think we're switching gears now to a flash flood mode as that rain continues in the overnight hours. There is a look at a pair of severe thunderstorm warnings that we have. One for Washington and Crawford County, that goes until 11, and then one for Sequoia County, the one right below it, that they're quickly shrinking in size. This one goes till 11:15. Some small hail, gusty winds with each of these. We still have the flood advisory that you see there. Oh, did it just expire? It did just expire, so don't worry about that anymore. It's pretty much it's over. The flash flooding threat is over in the Fort Smith area, thankfully. Any remaining thunderstorms across Scott County are starting to fizzle out as well. But now we're starting to see quite a bit of moisture streaking across Carroll County, which this is why we're worried about that flash flooding threat, because you notice here all these storms are just moving over the same area again and again and again and again, and that's training, and that's what can lead to flash flooding. Now, thankfully, these are small, they're spaced out, so it'll rain for 10 minutes, it'll stop, it'll rain for another 10 minutes, it'll stop again. So keep that in mind. And eventually, we're expecting all this activity to fill in to northwest Arkansas, most likely while many of you are asleep. Earlier, we had some very frisky storms. Look at this hail that covers the ground here in Deborah's backyard. She was in Fort Chaffee, where all sorts of hail was falling of various sizes. We still have almost 1,000 people without power across portions of the River Valley and up into Sequoia County as well. Right now in Fort Smith, things are finally quieting down. What a light show Mother Nature was putting on about 3 hours ago. And if you're in Fort Smith, you know what I'm talking about, because it was coming down for a period. Upper 60s, lower 70s right now. You get into where that rain is, you get some rain-cooled air. Holiday Island 59, Berryville's at 65. River Valley about mid-60s or so tonight. But you can see down in southwest LaFleur County, where they didn't have much rain, still in the 70s. It is a severe night for the shower and thunderstorm threat. Hail and damaging winds with any storms that pop up, and flash flooding. We have about another 20 minutes to go of the severe thunderstorm watch. We'll see if this is extended or if the SPC boys decide to pull the trigger and then turn it off for the rest of the night. Meanwhile, as we take you hour by hour, all this is because of this boundary and this boundary that's up across Kansas right now. As that moves toward us, here comes more shower and storm activity, but I think more just general thunderstorms and not severe weather. But this is where we're concerned about that flash flooding risk in the overnight hours. It's pretty quick moving. It'll be in and out, but it could linger in the River Valley as it gets caught up with that front tomorrow. Northwest Arkansas, I think, for a good part of the day, kind of drizzly, sprinkly, but in the River Valley, more sustained, widespread, light rains, I believe. And then even waking up Monday morning, still some remnant cloud cover. Lows tonight, 50s and 60s. We go almost nowhere tomorrow, stuck in the lower 70s. And then our attention quickly turns to winter, because it'll feel like winter Tuesday and Wednesday morning, with temperatures bottoming out in the 20s. The growing season looks like it will come to a abrupt end Wednesday morning if we get down to 25. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee thinks a couple locations across the state could dip into the teens. We'll see about that. Rainfall tomorrow, Paul, south of I-40, and then we clear out but cool down next week.
Yeah, cover those plants.